Well, it is that special time of the year where everyone starts as equals. Far back in the distance, memories of last season, positions and points tallies on the last day, that's all now irrelevant. It is all about the ultimate prize that lies a long way ahead. That buoyant feeling is here. New start, fresh hope. Get the season off to a flyer. The fans are believing. This game, of course, brought to you amid the glitz and glamour of the Principality of Monaco. A quite unique setting. Everybody waiting to get the season underway. Everybody equal on the start line.
Yes, Peter, and I believe that year on year the game is going from strength to strength. It's impossible for that not to happen because of the increasing wealth. That attracts the best talent and management and, of course, greater expectation. The boundaries have to continue being stretched and to the limit. Supporters have an insatiable appetite to want more excitement and entertainment, so let the show begin.
So it's down to business here. Onyekuru. Bakayoko. Oh, that is lovely footwork. And the finish! Good movement there, but not the best of finishes.
I have to commend the wing play, but I have to condemn the defending. They've got to stop the cross.
Morel. And it's Niang. Gets away from his opponent. It's broken loose. Naldo demonstrating fabulous determination. He just will not be beaten. Onyekuru. How about a shoots? Traore gets good distance on it. Oh, real danger here. Golovin. Golovin! This could fall anywhere. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Just brushed off the ball there. He's picked him out. Needed a better pass there.
There's a lot of movement up front.
Yeah, I have noticed that those front players are working very hard, dropping deeper.
Yeah, and I just think it keeps the opposition off guard with so much switching of position. Keeping shape is much harder.
And here's Slimani. Golovin. Played out to the right. Gelson Marti gets up to head it! It goes to show he is human after all.
Okay, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Traore. He's managed to get that all wrong. Bakayoko. Gelson Martins. And we've reached half-time. So both sides have drawn blanks. They have toiled at times, but it's not been a bad game by any means. Reflections on the first half?
Yeah, the scoreline doesn't tell the whole story, as one side has been significantly better, at least defensively.
Interesting half, just missing goals, so don't be surprised if the second half brings a change to the scoreline at the break, 0-0. And we're underway again.
Monaco clearly have been the better side for me. Yeah, I know the score doesn't quite reflect it, but if they go about their game in the same manner as the opening 45 minutes, things really should improve.
Silva with a good steal, well played. Bakayoko spreads it towards the left. Great lead! In it goes! Just the pick-me-up the whole game needs. All over in seconds. That's what they can do to you.
Quick, decisive and unerring. A textbook example of how to turn defence into counter-attack. That'll do for me every time.
Monaco draw first blood here.
Well, listen, a few words of advice and encouragement from the manager during the break can often straighten things out, and it's paid off here.
Golovin gets it out to the wing. Gelson Martins has a goal! Really well taken goal. And with that goal comes comfort.
Monaco are really pouncing on any stray passes in midfield. We're talking seconds from interception to the back of the net. It's counter-attacking heaven.
Stade Rennais can make their change now with a break in play. Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, unsurprisingly, Peter, the opposition look completely stunned. I'm not sure they can gather themselves.
Morel drives it forward. Liang gets on the end of it. Slimani is being picked on here.
Yeah, now that he's scored, this defence is on high alert whenever he goes anywhere near the ball.
Over to the left. Henry gets the better of his man. Up to meet it! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Ben Yedder should really have closed the game out then, and this could come back to haunt him.
There's some activity down on the touchline. Seems there's going to be a change. Hoists it forward. Traore. Raphael. He's got the ball glued to his feet. Raphael. It's a great gallop down the right-hand side. It's a loose ball. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. And that is that. Monaco have their win on opening day. The season perfectly teed up. What are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Well, of course, the result was the opening day priority, and it was achieved with real front foot positivity.
My thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you. stand at the dawn of yet another league campaign. The overwhelming question being, of course, how ready are they? It's a great time to be a fan. Smiles are beaming, expectations are up. They've been deprived of the game during the off-season. It feels like an eternity. New hopes, new faces, but the same old game. That matchday feeling is well and truly back. This place simply a monument to the game. So much prestige, so much pride, so much passion whenever football is played here. So everybody starts on nothing. Last season is in the past. We are all equals.
Well, with star names and new faces, both on the pitch and on the bench, let's hope for a more attractive, competitive and unpredictable league. A better product for all to see, although I'm beginning to think that we're asking for the impossible. We'll get lots to analyse and debate come what may as ever. And this ought to get us off to a busy start. I've been waiting for this quite a while, and I know you have too, Peter. So, here we go.
They've got underway here pretty promptly. And here's Depay. Memphis Depay plays a clever pass. Koscielny. Forward it goes. Memphis Depay. Tries to locate someone up front.
Dembele really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Seems now to be all about width.
Well, when you have the personnel to create in wide areas, then they need to see as much of the ball as possible.
Memphis Depay gets wrestled off the ball. Otavio.
Well, neither team has yet managed to impose any authority, and as a consequence, this game's just drifted.
More than happy. The referee's awarded a free kick. Otavio loses his balance and loses the ball. Memphis Depay. So who can spark this game into life? Tries to get it forward quickly. The Prévis gets himself into trouble and he's lost it. That'll be the final action of the first half. So neither team has broken through, but certainly not for the want of trying. It's been an interesting game up to now, but still goalless. How would you review the first half?
Well, they look lost for ideas and lacking in talent, which all contributes to a chronic case of impotence.
After 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change perhaps after half-time. Start of another 45 minutes.
Well, the first half didn't really produce the goals we'd have liked. Hopefully they've been saved for the second. For that to be the case, though, we'll need to see more energy and invention early on.
Denier. That's been drilled forward. No, that's not the ball he wanted. Still waiting for the game to take off here. 0-0. And he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. Well, we're past the turn on opening day, and still no breakthrough. Dembele. He's making good use of his strength there, just refuses to be out-muscled. A heavy challenge. Costal deals with it effortlessly. Memphis Depay. Oh, nice touch. Oh, good goes for goal! He can pounce on that. Goal!
Well, what a signal that is for the opposition. There really isn't much time to get a goal back now. Talking about drama.
Costal did well the first time. Nothing he could do about the follow-up.
Oh, players like this fella almost have a sixth sense to get themselves in such great coaching positions. How quick-minded was that?
There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
Well, you have to feel a little for the player being taken off here. I think he's been made the scapegoat after that, but I guess something had to be done. I suppose it did need a little change.
Lyon break the deadlock.
Oh, it was a long time coming, but I think it's fully merited. They've applied themselves extremely well.
Oh, sweet feet. Otavio gets it out to the wing. Bordeaux making consecutive changes here.
Yeah, he's run himself into the ground, hasn't he? And it's good to see that the crowd appreciate his efforts because he has put in a real honest shift. Bordeaux have a simple task to find something sustained now and keep the pressure on.
Almost there, and the players can feel it. Cornier. So that's it. It is all over. Lyon went off to a flyer. They have hit the ground running, and hopes for the season are high. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Lyon will be delighted to have hit the ground running. That was the aim. Immediate momentum.
So that's it for today. Thank you, Jim, and good afternoon all. Well, it is that special time of the year where everyone starts as equals. Far back in the distance, memories of last season, positions and points tallies on the last day, that's all now irrelevant. It is all about the ultimate prize that lies a long way ahead. That buoyant feeling is here. New start, fresh hope. Get the season off to a flyer. The fans are believing. this place simply a monument to the game. So much prestige, so much pride, so much passion whenever football is played here. So everybody starts on nothing. Last season is in the past. We are all equals.
Well, with star names and new faces, both on the pitch and on the bench, let's hope for a more attractive, competitive and unpredictable league. A better product for all to see, although I'm beginning to think that we're asking for the impossible. We'll get lots to analyse and debate, come what may, as ever. And this ought to get us off to a busy start. I've been waiting for this quite a while, and I know you have too, Peter. So, here we go.
We've got underway here pretty promptly. Yazici. Yazici plays it forward. A really good feat. Looking for a decent ball in. Remy has a goal! Oh, great save, real class.
The keeper really dug out his defence then. A magnificent effort.
Idrissa Gueye. Idrissa Gueye drives it forward. And here's goes for goal! Good stop, that wasn't easy.
Well, as tests go, Peter, the keeper has just received an A+ grade.
Incode has a look up from the right-hand side, seeking out options. Out to the right, played into the middle. Dagba with the clearance.
Just to point out, Peter, that the fullbacks are quite high.
And what do they try to achieve?
Well, it's obviously a move to push the opposition wide men back and give them more to think about.
Yazici, out to the left it goes. That's a throw. Dagba. And it's Pablo Sarabia. It's a promising run he's making on the right. Cavani. Font switches it towards the other side. Serling. Incode. Andre. Out towards the flank. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. There's the whistle for half-time. So neither team has broken through, but certainly not for the want of trying. It's been an interesting game up to now, but still goalless. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Yeah, and despite the scoreline, it's clear who the better side is when it comes to chances. If this is the trend that's going to continue, then there's only going to be one winner here, and I don't think it's going to take too much improvement for it to happen.
An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0. That gets things going for the second half.
At least there's always a plus side to a scoreless half. Defences are doing what they should. It's going to take good imagination to break the deadlock here.
Drexler brings it out wide, into the box. Pablo Sarabia. Dagba gets into some space. Referee has just said play on. It was on the back foot. Yazici. That's a foul. Free kick's been given. Incode. Serling. Needless to say, he was expecting a better ball than that. A goal kick. Paris Saint-Germain are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now. Remy gets it back. Yazici. Now surely. No foul, says the referee. Oh, we're still waiting for the first goal of the season here. Dagba. Very little to report from an attacking perspective. Jim, it's a cagey old game.
Yeah, I think it's a scoreline in keeping with what we've seen up to this point. Combined attempts at goal aren't high in numbers, and we could do with something to spark this contest into life.
And it's Neymar. Di Maria.
Paris Saint-Germain merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
Yazici, he's gone for it! Oh, that's incredible! Save the best for last! Well, he was never going to miss from there. So much to aim at.
Yeah, and all engineered, Peter, by some smart running and movement. That's already something to admire, but how about the pass? Just wonderful. Loved it.
Got changes here from both sides, in fact. Lille take what looks to be a decisive lead.
There's still a bit left in it, Peter, but they should find the necessary to avoid a slip-up now.
Turns and goes back. Goes down, but nothing given. So that's it. It is all over. Day one, job done. The perfect start they craved. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Lille set out to get things off to a winning start, and they've done it. There's plenty to tweak, but a win's a win.
Well, thanks for your company, Jim, and a very good day to you. Marseille stand at the dawn of yet another league campaign. The overwhelming question being, of course, how ready are they? It's a great time to be a fan. Smiles are beaming, expectations are up. They've been deprived of the game during the off-season. It feels like an eternity. New hopes, new faces, but the same old game. That matchday feeling is well and truly back. This must be amongst the favoured arenas of supporters all over the world. It really does have a very special feel to it. So everybody starts on nothing. Last season is in the past. We are all equals.
Yes, Peter, and I believe that year on year the game is going from strength to strength. It's impossible for that not to happen because of the increasing wealth. That attracts the best talent and management and, of course, greater expectation. The boundaries have to continue being stretched and to the limit. Supporters have an insatiable appetite to want more excitement and entertainment, so let the show begin.
And we're underway. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, Florent Thauvin, an exciting manipulator of the ball, Peter, and a real creative talent who's always likely to come up with something that little bit different, and that unpredictability makes him pretty tricky to defend against, obviously, not least because he's also a very clever runner off the ball, always looking to make a decoy move to drag defenders the wrong way.
Goes for goal! The referee's awarded a free kick. Mondonda gets it upfield. Over to the left. Sanson. He's gone for it! Goal! Marseille! Well, you've got to say the odds on him missing from there were very slim.
Yeah, and all engineered, Peter, by some smart running and movement. That's already something to admire, but how about the pass? Just wonderful. Loved it.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
Well, just listen to the reaction. I think you can hear the approval from the support all around the stadium.
Thauvin looking to get on the end of this. Big chance! Just couldn't quite turn it in.
Well, being able to generate that amount of activity in the box means it's hard not to pick someone out.
Hoists it forward. Plays it back. Has a hit! It's broken loose. Hefty challenge, but fair enough. Sanson moves it over to the other flank. He's making good use of his strength there, just refuses to... And Martin! I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Kamara. And it's Payet. Across the field it goes. Abdi. That'll be the final action of the first half. So there you have it, a close fought half of football, but one that still had its moments. It ultimately produced just one goal. A more than decent game up to now.
I'm sure they'll be very happy with the first half performance and the scoreline. They'll definitely want to maintain their momentum now and finish the job.
Marseille come off having scored the only goal of the game so far. It's been tight, it's been exciting, and there is certainly plenty for us to chew on during the break. Start of the second half.
Well, 1-0 may be good enough, so they may err on the side of caution and get more players behind the ball instead of running beyond it. They could even try to spoil it from here, we'll see.
It's gone a long way up and away. Abdi. Plays it out to the flank. He's there to his... Martin! Lacking in accuracy.
Oh, it was a first touch to die for, and it set him up beautifully.
Paris are making a change now. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, Peter, if they're attempting to see out the game with such a narrow advantage, there's room for trouble. I just think they're sending out the wrong message. This could backfire.
And that's been won straight back. And here's Payet. And it's Sakai. Sakai plays it into the box. Forward it goes. Good spell of possession this, but very little to show for it. Out to the left it goes.
Peter, they have to fight the onset of desperation and keep enough cool heads to still deliver.
Payet with the crossfield ball. Thauvin. No, that's not the ball he wanted. Ball's gone out of play. Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change.
Well, he's worked so hard for his side, as you would expect, but you couldn't help notice that he was starting to labour a bit, so it's no surprise.
Thauvin crosses. Well read, he sorted that out. Thauvin.
Marseille certainly don't need to overcommit now. Their priority lies further back.
Good challenge, he just stood firm. And time is up. Marseille have their win on opening day. The season perfectly teed up. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Marseille have plenty to be pleased about with a well-earned 3 points. I'd call it a performance of smart professionalism.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening.